Welcome back, guys. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. Today we're going to be doing a video about Tesla. Before I start the video, guys, please make sure to leave a like on the video below. Subscribe to the channel for more awesome content. Join the family, guys. Let's go on our investor journey together. Today I'm going to be doing a video about Tesla. Do I think Tesla is a good buy at these levels? What is the future for Tesla stock and my personal price prediction? But before I start the video, guys, I just want everybody to know everything I say in my videos is not financial advice. It is just for my personal opinion and for educational purposes only. So that being said, let's get started with the video. So taking a look at Tesla right now, currently sitting at $670.01. It's pretty clear here that, Tesla has gotten a pretty good beating over the last couple of weeks. Taking a look at the 1 week chart, it's down about 10.43%. Looking at the 1 month chart, it's down 34.01%. And 3 month chart, it's down about 19.72%. So what's been going on with Tesla? What's causing the stock price to sink? And do I still think that Tesla is a very good buy? Well, really diving in, I think what really started to hurt Tesla is when Elon Musk came out. He started putting a bid for Twitter. And, a lot of people didn't really understand the collateral damage that this was going to have on Tesla as over a company. But a lot of people are kind of hesitant about what to do with Tesla. Should I buy more? Should I hold? Some analysts say it's going to 500. Some people think it's going to 2,000. It's really tough. And Tesla's like one of those stocks where you definitely get a huge mix of reviews about whether you should buy it or sell it. A lot of people think it's a bubble. You know what I mean? A lot of people think that Tesla stock can go lower, that it's over-evaluated, which it's definitely trading at a very high PE ratio. Like, you can't deny that. But when we take a look at it from the bigger perspective, Tesla is still doing very well as a company. They just posted their earnings somewhat recently, and their earnings were outstanding. And, they're still defying the chip shortage that's still going around the world. Obviously, Tesla's still dealing with a Shanghai lockdown as well. Tesla just kind of started operating out of China, so this is going to hurt it in the short term. And really taking a look at the huge macroeconomic factors, there's still a Russia-Ukraine war that's still going on. That's definitely affecting it. Stocks as a whole are not doing together. They're not doing well right now. The whole stock market is not doing well. And a lot of people think that we're on an upcoming crash. Like I said, I'm not a financial analyst. I can't predict what the market's going to do, but I can give you my overall insight and my personal opinion on why I think Tesla stock, in my personal opinion, is a buy. But for me, looking at it, Tesla's new vehicle delivery guidance is outstanding. So the company is still selling a lot of cars. The company is still doing very well. The company is very profitable. So really looking at it from an evaluation standpoint, Tesla as a company is doing well. Fundamentally, at least to say the sound. I do think that, Tesla leaving the S&P 500 or finally getting kicked out of the S&P 500 index did hurt the stock as well. A lot of people were kind of confused on why that happened. For me, I don't even know why that happened, but, Tesla leaving the S&P 500 index, that's obviously not a good sign. But when you take a look at it, Tesla does have top of class profit margin, and, you honestly can't compare it to like other, automakers. There's a lot of, EV companies that are upcoming. So rising competition for Tesla may inhibit it in the short term, but Tesla is still outperforming all of its competitors as far as deliveries, and they're still one of the best EV companies out there, and they're one of the EV companies that's still managing the chip shortage very, very well. I believe they're one of the only EV companies, besides a couple of others, that actually posted up pretty good guidance and pretty good delivery numbers and pretty good earnings. We definitely see with the impacts of COVID, we saw stocks like Google, Amazon, a lot of them are not doing as well because, demand has shifted, inflation is going up, and rising interest rates is obviously playing a huge impact on the overall stock market. But Tesla as a company is still growing very quickly. This is why, for me personally, I do think that Tesla stock is a good buy at $670. I actually continue to dollar cost average into Tesla. I think the company is doing well. I know the stock price, in my personal opinion, is going to recover over the long term. It's definitely tough to say with stock market conditions where Tesla stock is going to go from here. I know Elon Musk trying to buy out Twitter. I know some of the shares that, Elon Musk has to put on collateral is going to hurt the stock price in the short and in the long term as well. But I think a lot of people who are invested in Tesla don't really want Elon Musk to go through with the Twitter bid. That's just kind of my personal take on it. But when you take a look at Tesla fundamentally and seeing how far it's crashed, and I know a lot of people are going to come out and say, hey, it's got way more room to crash. It's going to $300. It's going to $20. I'm not here to try to start a debate more than I am just trying to give my personal opinion on the overall stock. And I think Tesla stock is an absolute great buy. I think the company is fundamentally sound. The company is not going anywhere. It continues to expand all over the world. As the chip shortage gets better managed, as China reopens back up, I do think that Tesla is going to put up better numbers throughout the year. And honestly, Tesla does have that incredible stock movement where people generally look to Tesla as a safer investment. So where does this, kind of navigate? Where does this put Tesla stock in my personal list? Where do I think Tesla stock is headed by basically the end of the year? My overall price prediction. Like I said, it's definitely tough to say, but I do think that Tesla does have the potential to resurface that $1,000, maybe $1,100 mark. I know that's a pretty big move upwards, but like I said, I know that Tesla throughout the rest of the year, as it's better navigating the chip shortage, as China begins to open up, I do not see Tesla disappointing on delivery numbers. I don't see Tesla disappointing on expansions, and I definitely don't see Tesla really kind of shooting the gun on that stuff. I think Tesla fundamentally does very well as an overall company as far as keeping up its deliveries. Elon Musk, believe it or not, he does very well of managing Tesla, and he does very well for the company. So, really taking a look at it from the bigger perspective, Tesla's stock price continues to fall, but the company is still expanding very quickly. It's still growing. They're working on cheaper models. And when you take a look at it from a fundamental perspective and an investment perspective, I still do think that Tesla is worth a great investment. Even looking at the 1-year chart, a lot of companies are down on their 1-year investment chart. Tesla's still managing to be up 15.54%. And over the 5 years, it's up 974%. You really can't argue those statistics. Yes, we could analyze the 1-week chart, the 1-month chart, and the 3-month chart, but basically looking at every company out there, no company besides a few have they've not really been doing that good since the beginning of the year. As Jerome Powell continues to hammer down on interest rates and trying to tackle inflation, there is going to be some short-term volatility. But when you look at it from the bigger perspective, I do see Tesla stock price going up in the near future. And this is why I continue to add more. When it comes to investing, guys, it's always going to be a longer-term perspective. Tesla's not going anywhere. It's literally dominating the EV game. It's a pioneer for the EV industry in itself. So I do think that Tesla is going to go up in the short and the long term. I don't remember the last time I got to see Tesla at these prices. And whether it continues to sink, I will continue to dollar cost average more. That's kind of my plan on attack, because Tesla has never really failed on its earnings reports or its deliveries overall. Yes, Elon Musk, he definitely can be a way with his words sometimes about the whole Twitter deal, and then him kind of going on an outrage of being kicked off the S&P 500 index. So that may hurt Tesla stock in the short term, along with a lot of the stuff, macroeconomic factors that no one can really control. This doesn't really have anything to do with Tesla fundamentally as a company, more than it is that there's just a lot of stuff going on in the world right now that a lot of people just kind of have to be patient through. But with that being said, guys, that's what I personally think about my Tesla stock price prediction and why I continue to add Tesla. You guys let me know down in the comments below, guys, what you think of Tesla stock. Are you guys dollar cost averaging into Tesla? If you guys own Tesla stock, how many shares do you guys own and what's your average? I'm always very curious to know. With that being said, guys, thank you. Have a great day.